The inquiry into foreign interference will release its first report today. And for more on what we can expect, let's bring in CTV's Jeremy Sharon, who's covering this story. What can we expect from this initial Foreign Interference Commission?
Yeah, Jamie, we can expect to get some answers today to some of the questions many Canadians have had and have been raised throughout this inquiry so far. The main one, of course, is whether or not there was foreign interference in these two elections, 2019 and 2022 elections. And it's already widely accepted that there was some aspect of foreign interference, election foreign interference. The other big question is whether or not that foreign interference had an impact on the overall results of the election. Again, it's widely accepted that that was not the case, that despite the fact that there was foreign interference present, it did not impact the end result of the elections. After that is where it kind of starts to get interesting. What we can expect is perhaps an answer from Justice Marie-Josée Hogue on the impact of foreign interference on the election in certain ridings across the country. We heard throughout the inquiry, specifically from the Conservatives, that they feel as though there was an impact in certain ridings that resulted in them, they feel, losing seats due to foreign interference. So we'll get likely an answer on that. It's not, none of this is for sure. We don't know for sure what Justice Marie-Josée Hogue will tell us today in her findings. The other big thing that has been at the focus of a lot of this inquiry so far, and we should hear her assessment on this, is the communication between Canada's spy agency, CSIS, and some of the most senior government officials, the Prime Minister and some of his senior advisors. What we heard throughout this process is information was shared with the Prime Minister, briefings were presented to him and his team. There were different stories from CSIS and the federal government on what information was received. And so, we could get some answers to some of the big questions on, who received what information when, what was done with that information at what time. And I think the big thing is we could hear whether or not, Justice Marie-Josée Hogue feels as though one party or the other did more or didn't do enough in terms of CSIS and the federal government. Did CSIS do enough with the information it had to alert the federal government of the seriousness of the information that they had gathered? And on the flip side, did the federal government do enough with the information they received, and did they act on that information? Those are some of the questions that we should get answers to today, Jamie.
CTV's Jeremy Sharon, we appreciate that update. Thank you.